What's up everybody and welcome to the Widow Shotgun. This is a brand new mod for Fallout 4. Actually a pretty cool kind of like Halloween themed shotgun mod. It's not really Halloween themed, but it has kind of a demonic or I don't know, there's a lot of skulls on it and stuff. All around a very high quality mod, a very cool one nonetheless, adding in a nice custom double barrel shotgun to the game. So one of the coolest parts about this mod in my eyes are actually the decals on it, and it's kind of weird. My camera like goes to the right. I don't know why it's doing that. I'm just going left. Regardless, it kind of tells a little bit of a story about how you get the gun. When you actually find it, it will kind of explain what these mean a little bit, but regardless, just a really high quality and a really cool shotgun mod. I just think the way this looks is so cool. I'd love for more mod authors to do this, but obviously this probably took a ton of time and is extremely hard to do because of just how high detailed it is. So how do you actually get the gun? Well, basically you're going to travel over to Concord. If you don't know what Concord it is like the Museum of Freedom, all that stuff, and it's kind of hard for me to give you an exact location on a map, but basically you're going to travel over to Concord, find this area. I'll show you on my map in a second, and there's basically an abandoned cellar right there. So if you actually go to Concord, it'll be right over there. If you want to look at the mini or the local map, I guess that's not very helpful, but regardless, you get an idea. Hopefully you'll be able to find it, and then go in the abandoned cellar. So in the cellar itself, you have kind of a cool little setup. You have some, I don't know, decals, I guess, on the walls, a Happy Halloween thing, which is a really nice touch, and then just some miscellaneous stuff. We have a bag full of money, which, hell, I'm going to take that. Some gas canisters. Then you can see there's like a little story here with the Widow shotgun sitting next to these two. Definitely looks like she killed herself or he died, and the Widow did kill herself with the shotgun, hence the name. So when you have the gun itself, it's nothing too crazy. It more or less is kind of just a pretty standard shotgun mod, like a double barrel shotgun. As you can see, it definitely has custom sounds there. They're pretty similar to the original sounds in the game, but like kind of a little bit deeper and have more of a reverb. As well as it does use the kind of default shotgun animation or the double barrel shotgun animation, but all around a very cool gun, and there actually are some like modifications for it, so let's go check that out now. So here again, the Widow shotgun, as you can see, it's doing 149 damage per shot with the standard receiver, which is pretty good considering, you know, you have all these other ones as well. Obviously the advanced receiver being the most powerful, so that's going to be 250 damage per shot, or 259 damage per shot. For comparison, the advanced receiver on a regular double barrel shotgun is only going to do 179 damage per shot, so definitely a pretty substantial upgrade there. And again, you do have some other ones if you're not quite high enough level, but this is probably going to be the one you want to go. Although gun nut level 4, definitely going to push it to the late game, which definitely balances it out quite a bit. But even here, 223 damage per shot, going to be pretty strong. So we also do have not too many options, but a few other ones. You do have a full stock right there, as you can see, kind of just making it, you know, almost not a traditional shotgun, but a little bit more viable at a range, and all around pretty cool. I do really like that feature, and I just think both stocks on this gun just look so high quality. The little belt there, all those little silver pieces, I just think they look so good, and I just think all around this gun is just the aesthetically very pleasing, and obviously it does pretty good damage. So then on top of that, we do have a few other options. So as you can see, we have a muzzle brake and a suppressor, and that is a massive suppressor there, and it actually has some tape on it, which does look really cool. I'm going to customize this gun, and I'll show you it all in first person in a second. And then we do have a muzzle brake, which is just adding in that. I don't really love the look of those, but I think it still looks kind of cool, and the suppressor is just, it's so massive and almost funny looking. So this is my favorite part about this. I really like having these things, especially on a shotgun mod. So we do have different ammo types. So we have first and foremost Buckshot Ammo, and well, I'll go through each of them because they do have different pros and cons to them, and I think they're actually pretty well balanced. So let's look at what these do. So as you can see, the Buckshot Ammo is going to have horrible range, but it actually is going to greatly increase your critical shot damage. So if you have a kind of kitted out character in the luck stats, you're probably going to want to use this because it's going to make a substantial difference. Although again, Buckshot Ammo is not going to go very far at all. So, you know, a pretty good trade-off, and obviously improved recoil control. Then we have the Buckshot Ammo. That's just the standard ammo that we were using before, kind of what we have in the normal shotguns. Then we have Flechette Ammo. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I'm not entirely sure. So this is small, fin, stabilized projectile, superior range, better recoil, and narrow spread. So these are, it's similar to Buckshot Ammo, but it will fire quite noticeably farther. But at the same time, close up, it's not going to be doing as much because of just the way it works. So as you can see, going to 125 range, which is a pretty substantial change from 17 or -11. So as you can see, that's going to make quite the bump there. Then we have, of course, high explosive ammo. So it's going to be slugs that explode on impact, doing 15 points area of effect damage, and that is going to be doing a whopping 356 damage per shot. So that's pretty insane, and just all around, obviously these are slugs, so this is going to be a solid projectile, 2 solid projectiles coming out of this for each barrel. Then we do have incendiary ammo, so fires combustible projectiles that sets targets on fire for 15 points of damage. Pretty self-explanatory. Then we have a medicine ammo. This one is actually a little bit more unique, not something you typically see. So this fires small capsules of medicine that heals allies on hit, no damage, poor range, wider spread. So it's kind of interesting, like, as to when you would use this, but it's cool to have it. But basically, let's say you're using one of those mods that allow you to have a couple companions, or you're doing a quest where you have maybe some Brotherhood of Steel around you. You could pull this out with the medicine ammo and shoot some allies in a fight and actually try and regen some of their health, obviously making them last a little bit longer. Pretty cool to have that. It's definitely very unique. I've never heard of a mod even adding in this kind of functionality at all, so we're gonna definitely be checking it out when we're, fighting some enemies. Then last but not least, the boring old slug ammo. So this is going to fire a single heavy projectile, penetrates armor, superior range, no spread, and a stronger recoil. So pretty cool. Again, just a normal slug, nothing too crazy. Okay, so I did customize a few of these different guns. We have just kind of a normal one. This one's firing slugs. This one's firing shells. Explosive shells, that's what this one is. And then this one is a medic gun, which I actually wasn't getting to work all that well, but we'll try it again. So we have some legendary Brotherhood of Steel Star Paladins, and this is flechette ammo, actually, I'm sorry, or however you pronounce it. This is the one that's supposed to be long range, and this is the zoom feature. So as you can see, this one's meant to be a little bit longer range, and we're going to shoot him right now. I do have AI turned off. These guys are all aggroed to me anyway, though. But alright, so this is the shells. Check this out. Oh, I have to reload. But check this out regardless. And this is also the silencer. And this is going to be the explosive. There's something magical about that sound because you're doing a huge amount of damage, almost 400 damage per shot. But it has that kind of, not wimpy sound, but it doesn't have that massive sound that this one does. And it just, like, it's extremely satisfying to do this. I'm not sure if the video is conveying that, but it is just so much fun. And as you can see, these are some of the toughest enemies in the game, and we're taking them down pretty much no problem. Obviously, I was going for headshots before, and just it's a ton of fun. So let's actually go get into some combat with these guys. Here's some Minutemen I did kill before, and let's go try and kill some enemies. I don't think we'll have too much trouble taking down some baddies, though. Okay, so this may end horribly for me, but basically I placed down a bunch of raiders, and then we of course have those Brotherhood of Steel over there. So let's see how this turns out. And they should start fighting, but they're also going to try and kill me, so that's an added negative there. And it looks like they're all just killing me. The Brotherhood of Steel is supposed to fight them right off the bat, but let's see. Let's try these kind of range. Oh, I gotta reload. Reloading is going to be fun with this thing. That's the only thing. You have to reload so often when using this gun, although it does do massive damage. But let's see. This is the flechette shot again. Again, don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. And as you can see, we get a pretty good shot on that. I'm not sure how much damage we did, but let's just try and finish this guy off. See how many shots it takes. So that was 2 shots made him go into his legendary mode. So 5 shots total taking down a legendary raider, and all of them are body shots. And you can see this thing actually does have some pretty good range. So that's a headshot. That didn't finish him off. Let's compare it to this one. Actually, this is a slug, so we hypothetically should have some pretty good range. You should be able to snipe fairly well with this, although it does have a suppressor. So let's see, can we actually hit some of these guys? Let's take out, this is the explosive slug. Am I hitting him? I think I might be falling short or just straight up missing. Oh no, that guy's on fire. Or actually, oh, are these not explosive? Or are these not a slug? Because I think it's supposed to be a slug. Let's see, can we get a headshot? Oh, we did get a headshot there and finished him off. So let's go, we'll run up behind him. This is actually the medic one, so let's see what happens. So just gonna shoot him in the head right there. We could switch back to the flechette one because I don't want to die. I probably should be trying to kill the Brotherhood, not the Raiders, because I think the Brotherhood are going to do a little bit better. But this gun is actually a ton of fun to use. So as you can see, that guy just got destroyed right there. Oh, the Brotherhood are going to hurt me very badly though. So let's see if we can't get some crazy shots with some of these slugs. Obviously I'm using, or some of the explosive ones. That didn't do too much. So let's switch back to the one with just a normal slug. Let's see, can we kill him? Yeah, there you go. So that was pretty satisfying. Let's get into some cover here though, because I would rather not die every 10 seconds, or have to pop a stim pack every 10 seconds. So okay, so that guy got blown away. I think that actually is just a power armor frame, not actually an enemy. But I should have put a zoom on this one. And this is obviously the flechette shot, not doing nearly as much damage, but still a force to be reckoned with, doing I think almost 200 damage per shot. Or is this only 100? I don't know. It does give you some crazy range though, so that you have that going for you. Now let's try switching back to just the flat slugs. We did finish him off. Oh god, using the slug with the silencer and everything is crazy satisfying, because you could get some of these enemies from so far away. And let's see, we could hide behind this sign a little bit. It's not working too well though. So I'm not sure if we're like actually getting hits on target. So let's try switching back to the explosive one. I'm getting shot a lot now though, so let's be a little bit more careful here. And it looks like my settler's he's not faring too well. So then, oh god, there's certainly a lot of enemies. So I'm switching to the explosive shots here. Let's see if we can't get some cool hits with these. I have a few critical hits. So we'll see if we can't start mowing these guys down. Let's try and get behind some cover. Although I think they have a little bit more firepower than me. And this gun's fun to use, man. I mean, obviously it's more ideal to use this situationally. Maybe not in this situation. Am I getting shot? Oh, there's some... These aren't as strong of enemies. Oh my god. So wait, can I one-shot these guys? Let's find out. So let's switch back to the explosive slugs here. And let's see if I could one-shot these guys. Or the explosive... Apparently they're not slugs. I thought it said slugs. So it looks like we could two-shot them with the explosive ones. And we can, you know, like just proper rapid fire this. So let's... Oh, I gotta reload. Alright, maybe this was a mistake. Bad ideas. So let's see. Let's blow his head off. Or attempt to. Okay, that guy didn't die. Alright, now they're starting to all gang up on me. So, what we're going to do to save ourselves. Let's place down more legendary raiders who are going to attack me instantly. But we're going to run away. So, let's go run over this way. And now everyone is happy again. So, we're on the team of the raiders, obviously. We want them to win. So, actually, this is the healing one. I don't know if that's going to work. Alright, so we gotta reload everything again with those reloads. Gonna be a regular thing if you're using this gun. So we did blow him away, it looks like. So let's go try and flank around back now. And this gun, it's like so satisfying to use this though. It may not be conveyed super well by the video. What are you? You're a settler. But yeah, this thing is a ton of fun to use. Actually, let's switch to the explosive here. Let's see if we can't get some good shots, some good flanking shots on these guys. And we'll have to run back in here to reload really quickly. But this thing is pretty satisfying to use. So we're flanking around. Let's go for... The explosive one isn't doing as much damage as I expected it to. Maybe I'm just too far away. Because the slug definitely seems to be the force to be reckoned with out of the bunch. And it's just so satisfying because of the sound, I feel like. Maybe other people won't like the sound as much, but I really am enjoying using that with the cool sound there. So let's go try and finish people off. I think it's almost everyone is dead. I'm not really sure who's left here. I think that might be everyone. I think that's just a sound glitch here. So hello, Mr. Settler. Like, can I heal you? Oh, I'm gonna kill him. I don't think the healing one works properly. That didn't go quite as I expected. Nonetheless, a very cool mod nonetheless. I think it's quite a bit of fun to use. Maybe this only works on companions. Regardless, a pretty cool mod. Definitely worth a download. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope to see you all next time. Later.